Hey everyone, it's Jake with Jack Collectibles, and today I have a PSA grading reveal. So I've got a large 208 card ultra modern order that I submitted back all the way in August of this past year of 2020. It arrived to PSA on September the 3rd, and they entered it into their system on October 21st. So that's kind of the time frame right now that is taken to finally get these grades back. The grades resulted on May 13th. So I'm going to split this up into two parts. Do 100 cards at first, and then I'll do another video with the last 108 just because there's so many cards. I don't want to make it a huge video. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, let me know what you think, and we'll get started here. Overall, I was pretty pleased with my results. I believe I had roughly a 58% gem success rate. So that was pretty good considering a lot of the horror stories that I've seen where people have gotten really crushed lately with their ultra modern grades. So start off here with some Mason Greenwood Topps Now rookies. I picked these up from Topps Now direct. I think I bought, I don't know, 30 or something. They were pretty cheap. I think at the discounted price I bought them at. Picked out the best 25 to send in, and actually all 25 got Gem Mint 10. So very surprised, but I looked these over very carefully to make sure that they all didn't have any kind of flaws, at least for these Topps Now ones. If there's any kind of little flaw that I found, I took it out and didn't submit it as part of these Greenwood rookies. So I was pretty pleased. These came pretty sharp. There wasn't a ton of really bad ones. Like I said, I think I got 30. Maybe I pulled 5 of the ones that weren't the best. And so I submitted 25. So go through all of these. Nothing really too crazy here, because there's so many of the same ones. So this order had some soccer, it had baseball, a majority of it basketball, and just a little bit of football. So most of the soccer, or actually all the soccer, is going to be in this first video. And our last Greenwood rookie. All right, so the next bit of soccer we have are some Contenders rookies. I pulled these out of Chronicles packs, and this was one that I was really hoping got a 10. Unfortunately, he's having another little procedure done, but this is probably the most expensive card in the whole break, or the whole submission. So thought I might get upcharged on this one. These were selling for around $700-800. And I did not get upcharged for the bulk submission, which I think PSA is being a little more lenient right now on upcharges, since it's taking so long to grade these ultra modern and bulk submissions. Next, we've got a Neymar. I got a 7. It was kind of one of the surprises. I think there is a kind of a crease going down the middle in the back. I've tried to look it over. I did not notice it at first when I submitted it, so that was one of the kind of surprises in the submission. Got a couple King and Lee rookies. Both of those came back 10s. I submitted just several of these Contenders rookies that I pulled that were $10-15, I think, kind of raw. Outside of the Fati, some of these were just kind of flyers on some of the rookies. Thought I would try to get them slabbed, and maybe some of them would be nice. Next, we got some Donruss. Picked just a couple of the Donruss orange lasers that I liked. Picked this Daniel James. We got a 9. Sent this one in just because I like Pulisic and hoped it would get a 10. Unfortunately, got a 9. Maybe it's just because it's a little off center, or maybe a corner or something. So the last soccer we have here is a Keen orange laser. Came back a 10, so that one's pretty nice. Excited about that one. I'll do it for the soccer. Next, we've got some football. I believe this is all of the football. It's just not a whole lot, very little. At the time, Drew Lock, this was about a $50, $60 card, ungraded. And since this past season, it's gone down a good bit. Came back a 9, so kind of gone down in price. This one, we've got a Nick Bosa Red Ice. So pretty happy to get this one a 10. I think it was, it's kind of maintained its value for the most part. Next, we've got a Burrow Prism Draft Picks. Pretty much all of these cards that I submitted were pulled from packs myself. So, or like bought from Topps now, those Greenwoods. So pretty much most of these were ones I pulled myself and kind of went through and picked some of the better ones that I want to submit. This was a Daniel Jones that came back in 8. I noticed some flaws with it when I sent it in. I was hoping for maybe just a 9. I knew it would not get a 10, but I'd hoped for a 9 because at those time 9s were selling for a good price, but came back in 8, so I'm okay with that. These next two, I was kind of bummed out for Acuna. I was really hoping at least one of these would get a 10. These were from complete sets. The ones that I pulled, I think I had maybe 4 or 5 others that I pulled out and did not submit. They were pretty rough. These generally have some kind of either corner dings or little surface indentions. So these were going to be hard to get 10s, but I thought these looked really nice. Unfortunately, they both got a 9, but still happy to get some Acuna 9s. Next, we've got some Tatis Junior base tops. So I think I submitted maybe 6 of these. Most of these got a 9. A lot of these are tough to grade because you can see the kind of little tiny white specks in most of these paper Tatises. So got an 8 for this one. Not sure why this one got an 8. I tried to look it over, see if there was maybe like a surface indention or something, but didn't notice anything right off the bat. That one got an 8, another 9, and then we got 1 10. So out of the all the Tatis paper that I sent in, 1 10. Next couple baseball, we've got Dominguez, some of his first Bowman Chrome. Submitted 2 of these, and both of them came back 10s. So these were some that I was also very excited about. He's starting to heat up right now, get some at-bats in the minors, so glad to see that. And also some Luis Robert. Unfortunately, kind of banged up right now, out for several months with injury, so won't be seeing him for a while, but I'll hold on to these Roberts, and hopefully he'll make a full recovery and be back playing soon. So sent 4 base tops, got 2 10s, 2 9s, and this guy who I'm excited to get good grades on, but not excited to see him after what he's done to the Braves recently. Bo Bichette, got some Topps Chrome Bo Bichette. And the Blue Jays have destroyed the Braves as of late. Just wreaked havoc on them. But got 2 Bichette base Topps Chromes. Both got a 10. Got a pink refractor that I got a 10. And then I got a regular refractor that I also got a 10. So nice grades on those. As well as a Jordan pink refractor, got a 10. He's also playing very well, start this season. Playing great, good batting average, good homers. So glad to see that get a 10. A couple other Luis Roberts I submitted, got a 9 in Topps Chrome. Got a 9 in the 1985 Topps. I just liked this card, thought it was cool. And, liking Luis Robert, thought I'd send it in. Fortunately, got a 9. And then probably the best Robert here, we've got the Prism Refractor. It came back at 10, so happy about that one. Like I said, unfortunately he's out right now, but I'll sit on those Roberts until he gets back healthy. And then we've got starter basketball. So submitted a lot of Prism and a lot of some Fanatics and different kinds of other basketball. So start off here with some LeBron base. These were some for crazy amounts back 9 months ago when I sent this in. $50, $60 raw. Prices have really come down on these, but the 10s are still selling for decent amounts. I think about $90 or so. So I believe I got submitted 8 of those, and from the 8, I believe I got 4 9s and 4 10s. So about half and half on those. Like I mentioned before, pretty much all the cards that I submitted, I was very intentional on what I submitted. When I went over all the cards I had, used a loop and a magnification loop to look at them under magnification, bright lights, measured for the centering. So I was glad to have some pretty good results, but just know that out of those 8 LeBrons, I probably had about 15 additional raw that I did not send just because I didn't feel like they had a good shot at least a 9 or 10. Same for some of these rookies. So we got 2 Tyler Hero 10s. Just have to get those. Those were the 2 best that I sent in. Everything else I felt like probably would not get a gem. Same here with this RJ Barrett. So picked the best RJ Barrett to send in, and it came back a 10. So, and then we've got some Kobe White. It's been kind of hard to predict. When I sent these, he was really hot in the hobby. Same with Tyler Hero. He's kind of cooled off, as well as Hero, but still, some nice things to send in and get back his 10s, because I think he's going to get some more playing time next year and really be kind of featured more in their offense, and might help out his rookies a little bit. I think for the Kobe Whites, I got like 3 out of 8 or something. Gems didn't do as well on the Kobe Whites as I'd hoped. I did get an 8, so that was kind of a bummer on that one. Not sure what exactly that one was. Usually it's going to be like a surface flaw or something that you didn't notice, that was kind of indentation or something in the card. We've got some color here. We've got a red, white, and blue. Kobe White came back at 10. Happy with that. Same here with Cam Reddish. Was really hot last year and has been injured and not got a chance to play lately for the Hawks. So hopefully when he comes back, these will take off. Got a couple of pink ice 10s. Just happy for those. Also a red, white, and blue 10. And you got a Hero. This one came back in 8. I think there was maybe like a little fingernail indentation or something there, kind of like part of his jersey that I missed. But did get 8 on that one. Got a couple Donovan Mitchell, red and yellow from Optic. This one came back at 10, just in time for the playoffs. So happy for these. This one got a 9. Same here for Michael Porter Jr. Submitted 3 Optics, got 2 10s and 1 9. I pretty much sent in any Luka rookie I had. This one came back a 7, unfortunately. It was a Chronicles Pink from Playoff. It's kind of hard to tell what exactly the issue was on this one. I tried to look it over. Usually there's going to be pretty substantial little flaw if you get a 7 there, but some kind of crease or something. But I was not able to see anything right off the bat with that, but got that one as a 7. Picked the best Hero Hyper Pink I had. You can see there are some little faint print lines there, which are pretty common with the Hypers. Thought they might still give it a 10, but this one unfortunately got a 9. So I'd take a flyer with Lowe's. I did get a Giannis 10 from Select. This is the just concourse version out of $2.99, or no, sorry, out of $1.99, $1.20 out of $1.99. So glad that one was able to get a 10. Also, same for Morant. Pretty much any Morant things were selling for pretty good prices. So picked this one, thought it looked nice, and it came back at 8. So a little bummed on that. Same for this Kobe White. It was a silver. You know, those NBA debut. These were selling for good prices, and at the time I submitted it, they've come down a whole lot since, and it got a 9. And last few cards to finish out this first half of the video of the break. We've got some Trae Young from Donruss. So I submitted, I believe, 4 of these, and you'll see these 2 here, which both received a 9. So thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel. Leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Pretty happy with this first half, and be sure to stay tuned in for the second half of the PSA bulk ultra modern grade reveal. There's some pretty sweet things coming up. I'm sure that you will enjoy checking out. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, leave a thumbs up, and hope you have a great day.